What time should adults over 70 go to bed for better health? If you're over 70 and wondering why you feel tired even after 8 hours of sleep, the answer might shock you because it's not about how long you sleep, but what is it that could be sabotaging your health? Welcome to the Senior Health Report. I will be your host today. If you find these insights valuable, please comment below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Now, let's move forward, where we explore the vital health information that can transform your golden years. Today, we're examining one of the most overlooked aspects of senior wellness that could be the key to better memory, improved heart health, and renewed energy. As we age, our bodies undergo remarkable changes that most people simply don't understand, and nowhere is this more evident than in our sleep patterns. The conventional wisdom about bedtime that served us well in our 40s and 50s becomes not just inadequate, but potentially harmful as we enter our 70s. What many seniors don't realize is that their internal biological clock has fundamentally shifted, creating a new rhythm that demands attention and respect. This isn't about weakness or giving in to age. This is about understanding the sophisticated biological processes that govern our rest and recovery. The human body operates on what scientists call a circadian rhythm, an internal clock that regulates when we feel alert and when we feel sleepy. This remarkable system has guided human sleep patterns for thousands of years, but it undergoes significant changes as we age. In our younger years, this internal clock might have signaled sleepiness around 10 or 11 in the evening, allowing us to stay up for late-night television, social gatherings, or work commitments. However, after age 70, this same biological system begins producing sleep hormones much earlier in the day. The hormone melatonin, which plays a crucial role in making us feel drowsy, starts its evening release as early as 8 or 8:30 in the evening for many seniors. This early onset of sleepiness isn't a flaw in the system. It's actually a sophisticated adaptation that reflects the changing needs of the aging brain and body. When we ignore these early signals of tiredness and push through to maintain our old bedtime schedules, we're essentially fighting against our own biology. The consequences of this biological mismatch extend far beyond simple fatigue. When seniors consistently go to bed too late, they miss the optimal window for deep sleep, the restorative phase that's crucial for memory consolidation, cellular repair, and emotional regulation. Deep sleep is when the brain performs its most important maintenance work, clearing out metabolic waste products that accumulate during waking hours. This cleaning process is particularly vital for seniors because the accumulation of certain proteins in the brain has been linked to cognitive decline and memory problems. By going to bed at the wrong time, we're essentially preventing our brains from performing this critical maintenance work effectively. The optimal bedtime window for adults over 70 appears to be between 9 and 10 in the evening, a time frame that aligns with the natural production of sleep hormones and maximizes the opportunity for restorative deep sleep. This recommendation isn't arbitrary. It's based on understanding how the aging body processes sleep and recovery. When seniors consistently go to bed within this window, they report falling asleep more easily, experiencing fewer middle-of-the-night awakenings, and most importantly, waking up feeling genuinely refreshed rather than groggy and disoriented. The heart health benefits of proper sleep timing are particularly compelling for seniors. Cardiovascular health becomes increasingly important as we age, and sleep plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy blood pressure and heart rhythm. When we sleep at the right time, our blood pressure naturally decreases, giving our cardiovascular system a much-needed break from the demands of daytime activity. This nightly blood pressure dip is essential for long-term heart health, but it only occurs when we're in deep, restorative sleep. Seniors who go to bed too late often miss this optimal window for cardiovascular recovery, potentially putting additional strain on their hearts over time. The connection between sleep timing and blood pressure regulation is so strong that some seniors have been able to reduce their reliance on blood pressure medications simply by adjusting their bedtime to align with their natural rhythms. Memory and cognitive function also show remarkable improvement when seniors honor their natural sleep windows. The brain's ability to form new memories and retrieve existing ones depends heavily on the quality and timing of sleep. During the early hours of sleep, the brain consolidates the day's experiences, transferring important information from short-term to long-term memory storage. This process is most effective when it occurs during the deep sleep phases that happen primarily in the first few hours after falling asleep. Seniors who go to bed between 9 and 10 o'clock give their brains the best opportunity to complete this memory consolidation process effectively. Many report improvements in their ability to remember names, appointments, and daily tasks within just a few weeks of adjusting their bedtime. The emotional benefits of proper sleep timing are equally impressive. Sleep and mood are intimately connected, and this relationship becomes even more important as we age. The early evening hours of sleep are when the brain processes emotional experiences and regulates stress hormones. Seniors who consistently go to bed at the optimal time often report feeling more emotionally stable, less anxious, and better able to cope with daily challenges. This emotional resilience isn't just about feeling better. It translates into improved relationships, better decision-making, and a greater sense of overall life satisfaction. Creating an environment that supports this earlier bedtime requires some intentional changes to evening routines and habits. The first step is recognizing and honoring those early evening feelings of tiredness rather than pushing through them. When you feel that natural wave of drowsiness around 8 or 8:30 in the evening, consider it a gentle invitation from your body rather than an inconvenience to overcome. Light exposure plays a crucial role in supporting healthy sleep timing. Our brains are extremely sensitive to light cues, interpreting bright light as a signal to stay awake and dim light as permission to begin the sleep process. Seniors can support their natural sleep rhythms by dimming the lights throughout their home beginning around 7:30 in the evening. This doesn't mean sitting in darkness, but rather using softer, warmer lighting that signals to the brain that bedtime is approaching. Table lamps with warm bulbs, candles, or specialized evening lighting can create an environment that supports natural sleepiness. The modern world presents unique challenges to healthy sleep timing, particularly through our exposure to electronic screens. Television, tablets, smartphones, and computers emit blue light that can interfere with melatonin production and delay the onset of sleepiness. For seniors trying to establish a healthy 9 to 10 o'clock bedtime, it's particularly important to avoid screens for at least an hour before their intended sleep time. This means finishing television programs earlier, putting away phones and tablets, and finding alternative evening activities that don't involve electronic devices. Reading physical books, listening to calming music, gentle stretching, or quiet conversation can provide fulfilling ways to spend the final hour before bed without disrupting sleep hormones. Dietary choices in the evening also significantly impact sleep quality and timing. Caffeine, even in small amounts, can interfere with sleep for many hours after consumption. For seniors aiming for a 9 o'clock bedtime, it's wise to avoid caffeine after 2 in the afternoon. This includes obvious sources like coffee and tea, but also hidden sources like chocolate, certain medications, and some herbal supplements. Heavy meals close to bedtime can also disrupt sleep by keeping the digestive system active when the body is trying to wind down. Planning dinner for earlier in the evening, ideally finishing eating by 6:30 or 7 o'clock, allows adequate time for digestion before sleep. Creating a consistent pre-sleep routine helps signal to the body that bedtime is approaching and makes the transition to sleep smoother and more natural. This routine doesn't need to be elaborate or time-consuming, but it should be consistent and calming. Some seniors find success with a warm bath or shower, gentle reading, quiet meditation, or light stretching exercises. The key is choosing activities that feel relaxing and sustainable, then performing them in the same order each evening. This consistency helps train the body to recognize bedtime cues and begin the sleep process more readily. The bedroom environment itself plays a crucial role in supporting healthy sleep timing and quality. Temperature regulation becomes increasingly important as we age, with most seniors sleeping best in rooms that are slightly cooler than comfortable daytime temperatures. A bedroom temperature between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit often provides optimal conditions for deep sleep. Noise control is equally important, as aging ears often become more sensitive to disruptions. White noise machines, fans, or earplugs can help create a consistent sound environment that supports uninterrupted sleep. The benefits of adjusting bedtime to align with natural rhythms extend far beyond the bedroom. Seniors who consistently get quality sleep at the right time often find they have more energy for daytime activities, better balance and coordination, improved appetite regulation, and enhanced immune function. These improvements create a positive cycle where better sleep leads to better days, which in turn support better sleep. The transformation doesn't happen overnight, but many seniors begin noticing improvements within the first week of consistent early bedtimes, with more dramatic changes occurring over the course of several weeks. It's important to approach this change gradually and with patience. If you're currently going to bed at 11 or midnight, immediately shifting to a 9 o'clock bedtime might feel jarring and unsuccessful. Instead, consider moving your bedtime 15 minutes earlier each night until you reach your target time. This gradual approach allows your body to adjust naturally and increases the likelihood of long-term success. Some seniors worry that going to bed earlier will mean waking up too early in the morning, but this concern often proves unfounded. When sleep quality improves through proper timing, many people find they naturally wake up feeling refreshed at appropriate morning hours, typically between 6 and 7 o'clock. This early rising can actually be beneficial, providing more daylight hours for activities and exercise, which further supports healthy sleep rhythms. The journey toward optimal sleep timing is deeply personal, and what works best can vary slightly from person to person. Some seniors find their ideal bedtime is closer to 9 o'clock, while others do better at 9:30 or 10 o'clock. The key is paying attention to your body's signals and finding the timing that consistently leaves you feeling refreshed and energized the next day. Remember that this is about working with your body's natural wisdom rather than against it, honoring the changes that come with age while taking active steps to optimize your health and well-being. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing to Senior Health Report for more evidence-based insights into healthy aging. Share this video with other seniors in your life who might benefit from understanding the connection between sleep timing and overall health. Leave a comment below sharing your own experiences with sleep changes as you've aged, and let us know if you plan to try adjusting your bedtime based on what you've learned today. Until next time, prioritize your rest, honor your body's rhythms, and remember that small changes can lead to significant improvements in how you feel every single day.